We're particularly happy that this project has been funded also by a German institution. So even being far away from you, many thousand kilometers, we are able to interact with you and to work with you. And we're specifically thankful for the organization of Raji, of Shaiwana, that is helping us understand the needs and possibilities that we find among women in rural Sindh. The COVID pandemic is taking its toll on many of our activities. For us, we are currently having a lot of activities in different countries where we cannot travel to, but using the digital tools that you learned to manage today, like Zoom that we're using right now. We are able to actually interact with our local projects and to basically create an impact, even if we are still sitting here in Germany.
Marcel, COVID-19 के हवाले से गाल कर रहे हैं कि COVID-19 में या पोस्ट पेंडेमिक एरा में असां ट्रैवल न था करे सघूं, लाइक जर्मनी में वो आहिनि तो जर्मनी मां हेॾी नथा अची सघनि, लेकिन वो ऑनलाइन या डिजिटल टूल्स जे ज़रिए असां सां ॻाल्हाए सघनि था ऐं ईअं ई जेको आहे असां पंहिंजी जेका इन एजुकेशन आहे उनखे डिजिटल सोल्यूशन जे थ्रू ई अॻिते वधाईंदासीं. प्लीज़.
Thank you. And I'm particularly impressed, with the work that Shaiwana is doing, and also with the recording of the menstrual health audio content in Urdu and in Sindhi, because this shows that we can really cooperate with local organizations and with local communities, even under such difficult circumstances.
Marcel, COVID जे circumstances के उन जी हालात खे अॻिते ॿुधाईंदा कि they are happy, खुश आहिनि कि असां जेको आहे इन्हनि हालातनि में बि उन लाइ जेको आहे ऑडियो कंटेंट ठाहीसीं सिंधी में, ताकि असां सिंधी ऑडियंस आहे उन्हनि खे बि इन्वॉल्व करे सघूं ऐं उन्हनि खे बि अवेयरनेस ॾेई सघूं, मेंस्ट्रुअल नॉलेज ॾेई सघूं कोविड जे सर्कमस्टेंसेस में बि, मतिलबु इन्हनि हालातनि में बि असां इहो जो कमु जेको आहे उहो अॻिते वधाए सघूं ऐं उहे चवनि था कि उहे ख़ुशि आहिनि इन ॻाल्हि सां. प्लीज़ Marcel.
Since 5 years, we've been working in providing audible health content to women in global South, in Pakistan and other countries of the global South. And as we see that more and more women are getting access to digital tools, and so I think this is a huge opportunity in both providing them with a vital knowledge and with the possibility to empower themselves economically. Could you hear me, Sharon?
Yeah, I'm translating it now.
Okay.
Marcel बता रहे हैं कि 5 सालन खां उन्हनि जी जेको ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आहे वो कम करे रही है, ऑडिबल नॉलेज प्रोवाइड करे रही है. जी मां तव्हांखे प्रेजेंटेशन में थोड़ी देर पहिरां ॿुधायो कि उरीदू ऐं ऑडियोपीडिया जेका आहे वो ऑडिबल नॉलेज खे प्रोवाइड करण चाहे थी डिफरेंट डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज में, जेके जीअं असांजो मुल्क आहे उन्हनि खे या अफ्रीका वारनि खे इन्हनि खे प्रोवाइड करण चाहे थी. जीअं मां तव्हांखे एग्जांपल ॾिनो तंजानिया में जेको फील्ड ट्रिप्स कयूं पंहिंजी ऐं ऑडियो ॿुधाई उन्हनि खे, त इहा ई शइ अॻिते वधाइण चाहिनि था ऐं उहे मतिलबु 5 सालनि खां मुंहिंजो इहो कमु हले थो ऐं हाणे जेको आहे उहो मेंस्ट्रुअल एजुकेशन ते बि पाकिस्तान में असां सां कमु करे रहिया आहिनि सिंध जे कॉलेज.
And I see this actually the work we are doing right now as a first step to provide more and more women in Pakistan with this very important health information. So we'll be talking to our colleagues of Raji and to see how we can provide more recordings, more translation, more contents to basically provide women in all over Pakistan with this content. So the project that we're having with you should be like the first step towards something that is even bigger.
Okay. Marcel जो चवण है कि असां जेको आहे हाणे जीअं पाकिस्तान में इहा एजुकेशन करे रहिया आहियूं त असां पंहिंजे पूरी कोशिश कंदासीं कि ईअं ई असां वधीक जेको आहे वुमेन हेल्थ ते, वुमेन रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ ते, अगर मां मेंस्ट्रुएशन जी ॻाल्हि कयां त उहा बि वुमेन हेल्थ में थी अचे न, त उन ते असां ईअं ई अॻिते वधीक कंटेंट उनजी रिकॉर्डिंग्स, जीअं मां तव्हांखे फर्स्ट पंहिंजी रिकॉर्डिंग ऐं कंटेंट ॾेखारियो जेको उस्मा ऐं मां ठाहियो हो, उनखे असां कीअं अॻिते वधाए था सघूं, उन में असांखे जेका टेक्निकल सपोर्ट हूंदी, असांखे जेका असिस्टेंस हूंदी, उहो मार्सेल प्रोवाइड कंदी।
So I would like to thank all of you, to thank Sharwana, to thank everybody that is involved in this fantastic project. And I really think it's a fantastic project because, I mean, we're doing a lot of projects all over the world. And really, this one is working so beautifully. I think because everybody is really engaged and really passionate about it. Thank you to everybody. I think we will have like another meeting tomorrow where we will be watching a listening party. I'm really looking forward to this too. So thank you for this fantastic start of what I hope will be a fantastic project. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
मार्शल तव्हां सभिनी जो शुक्रिया अदा करनि था छो त मार्शल चवनि था कि उन्हनि दुनिया में काफ़ी प्रोजेक्ट्स कया आहिनि ॿिया, लेकिन जीअं हे प्रोजेक्ट हले थो मेंस्ट्रुअल एजुकेशन तो उन्हनि खे ॾाढो पसंदि थो अचे ऐं हू चाहिनि था कि इन प्रोजेक्ट खे अॻिते वधाइनि ऐं सुभाणे जेका उस्मा जी असांजी लिसनिंग पार्टी आहे उन में बि मार्शल असांखे सुभाणे जॉइन कंदा छो त इहा असांजी फर्स्ट लिसनिंग पार्टी हूंदी जेका उस्मा पंहिंजे sorry, Bay Village में करवा रही हैं, रन करा रही हैं, adolescent छोकरे सां, नौजवान छोकरे सां, मार्शल सां, he is available. तव्हां को कोई सवाल पूछ सकते हो? तव्हां मूंखे कोई सवाल आहे? Okay, so Marcel, her name is Sobia. Sobia is so thankful to you and also Saba, and she wants to join us in this work. And she also wants to record some content for the menstrual awareness.
Oh, thank you, Sobia. This is really fantastic news, and I really see. I think the passion of all the people involved in this project really inspires, and this is fantastic to see, inspires everybody to participate in it. And so this is like community created content, which is, I think, a beautiful project. And thank you very much for your interest in participating. And I think it's fantastic to see this really coming alive. Thank you very much, Sobia.
So Marcel, I just wanted to add that we have covered some content related to how to make Gmail accounts, how to make a Zoom account. We have announced that we have tomorrow for our first listening party, and I think they all have now the idea of what the listening party is and how they can lead a listening party. And there is a participant. Her name is her name is Shaheen. Shaheen loves the idea of listening party. I think she can arrange or she can lead the listening party in her community after our Raji leader Uzma.
Hello, Sharwana, are you still with us?
I think they might have stalled for a bit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share in the meanwhile that since our first piece of content is ready, all of the emails and phone numbers are with us, and they've given us consent to form a WhatsApp group. So we will be rolling out the first content piece, and we're already working on the second content piece, which will be shot with our Bailey, our other community champion. So hopefully we'll have that ready for you soon. And another aspect was that we're also starting to work in Punjab, hopefully in the coming months. So we're thinking maybe Sindhi content, maybe take it to Punjabi content as well. So there are also other avenues that we can look into in the coming months. So very excited.
That is really fantastic, yes. And I think now that we have contents, we will include them on a web page in order to make them downloadable, to make them usable. We can also create like QR codes if this is helpful. So people should be able to access them easily. And maybe we could even print out the QR codes or the URL. This will be a short URL in order maybe to publish them or have like little stickers in community centers or whatever makes sense. So that is something that that you have to basically decide, because I mean you are there in the field, but I think the idea of listening parties, and I'm really looking forward to the one tomorrow. The idea of listening parties is beautiful, and so for us it is like a wealth of very very important input. The thing this year and also the last year is that, of course, not being able to travel, you lose a lot of this very 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 helpful information. And so basically, well, with this project, I see a lot of important things, or a lot of interesting information coming up. So that is really helpful for us. Shaivana is back.
Sorry guys, we just got disconnected due to network problem.
Not a problem. So I think the last thing that you mentioned that is you mentioned that Shani would also like to have basically organize a listening party. That is fantastic, and I think that again shows the passion and the enthusiasm of people that is creating through this project, and it also shows that the ideas created in this project, like the listening parties, are ideas that work, that encourage people to provide this very important information to their peers, to their friends and families. So that is already I think the things that are being developed in this pilot project are so fantastic that they really will become part of the bigger picture.
So Marcel चाहता कि उनके भी कोई listening party और idea पढ़ें तो इनमें तहाँ पांचे peers के मतलब तहाँ पांचे साथिन के पांचे घर वालों के पांचे community वालों की ताकि के help करे सको ता उन्हें knowledge जे access करने दें, मतलब उन्हें की ताकि वो share उन्हें वट भी जगह उन्हें जानकारी मिली सके उन्हें के भी तो अगर तहाँ कोई भी listening party arrange कराना चाहते तो तहाँ मुझसे contact करे सको ता मां जो तहाँ के उनमें जेका मुझे facilitation तहाँ के खपती उन्हें मां provide करनम उनमें जेका तहाँ के training खपती वो मां के provide करनम वो आसान digitally रखता से की कोई कंफ्यूजन थे थी आई तहां चाहे था कि तहां लिसनिंग पार्टी करायो सुभाणे जी इंशाल्लाह उस्मा जी की लिसनिंग पार्टी खत्म थी मां कोशिश करन उस्मा जी लिसनिंग पार्टी जी रिकॉर्डिंग जी कयो तहां सेंड कया आई असा पांजो WhatsApp ग्रुप ठायो जे में मां तहां सिंधी जो कंटेंट भी शेयर कया उनमें लिसनिंग पार्टी जे के वो ऑडियो भी शेयर कया या वीडियो भी शेयर कया ताकि उन जे हवाले से तहां के भी आसानी से खबर पहुंच सके ना. So Anjum, Marcel, we are going to have a new WhatsApp group with these 10 community leaders.
I think we lost her again.
She always comes back.
Yes.
It's all right. I'd like to ask Felicitas, because for a lot of us, this is our first time meeting you. Would you like to say something to our partners as well, as soon as Shivana comes back?
Yeah, well, I'd like to. He didn't leave a lot to say to me, so yeah, just a quick hello maybe. But yeah, I'm really thrilled to see all this. It's a fantastic project, and it's so nice to see that it's such a female project. So for me, it's really, it's really kind of a sisterhood all over the world now in the meantime. And it's really wonderful to see them all. Oh, something's happening.
Oh, perfect. Let me ask Shivana. Shivana, आपको आवाज आ रही है मेरी? शिवाना
हम डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए थे लेकिन अभी दोबारा हम रीजॉइन किया।
अच्छा शिवाना, मैं चाह रही थी अगर हम फेलिसिटास से भी हमारी जो खवातीन लीडर्स हैं उनसे बात कराएं, जो हमारी राजी बाजीज और औरत राज एम्बेसडर्स होंगी, फेलिसिटास उनके लिए भी कुछ पैगाम देना चाह रही हैं, तो हम ये शुरू कर सकते हैं?
प्लीज
Felicitas, all yours.
So hi to everybody from my side here. I'm Felicitas, I'm Marcel's wife, and I'm the co-founder of this project. And the thing why I'm always on mute in these meetings in Zoom is because we're sitting in the same room here. It's a big room and we have our tables side by side here. And if we're both with the audio open and the micro open, it's usually an echo. So I'm usually on mute, but I didn't want to leave without telling you that I'm really thrilled to see all of you and to see this project, because I always feel that this is a very female project. It's kind of a sisterhood all over the world of women standing up for each other and joining forces together. And yeah, together we can create a better world for our daughters and all the women around us. And that's really a wonderful feeling. So thanks to all of you. And I'd be so happy to be over in your country one day. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. As I said, Felicitas and JK, co-founder and URIDU Audiopedia जो शुक्रगुजार हैं ताकि जब मैं चाहूँ कि मां म्यूट देना करें हुए हम तरह आकड़ी बड़े रूम में बैठाऊं गरी बैठाऊं इन्हें करे मां अक्सर म्यूट दे उन्हें लेकिन उन्हें ताजी सही कॉन्वर्सेशन ताजी उन्हें बुद्धिया उन्हें ताजी एंड मार्सेल इन्हीं जी ताजी कॉन्वर्सेशन पूरी बुद्धिया सबनी का वधी उन्हें ला एक्साइटिंग गाल ये है सबनी का दिलचस्प गाल ये है कि थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड जी हाँ अंजुम इस्लामाबाद में गलहन थी Marcel and Felicitas Germany में गए थे असां सखर में गए था तो थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड असां के बेसा कनेक्ट करे सघूं था वो सिर्फ इन जे करे पॉसिबल आहे छो त असां वटि हिकिड़ो डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म आहे हिकिड़ो डिजिटल स्पेस आहे जेको बिल्कुल असां सभिनी लाइ एक्सेसिबल आहे सभिनी लाइ आसान आहे.
So the thing is that really most of our collaboration partners, most of all our volunteers, about 90% of our volunteers are all female, and I think this is really and all across the world, it's always the women who pick up this idea first of bringing audible knowledge to other women, and it's because they immediately realize why this is necessary, and we are in a way, of course, we are all living in very different worlds, but we are still in a very similar position. Even here in Germany, women always are a little bit lower paid than men, for example, or we have some problems with being at the same level with them. So this topic of being equal and having access to the same knowledge and being able to do whatever we want, this is really something universal. So I think that's why this idea works so beautifully with all the women on this world, and now with you too. And so this makes me very happy.
Thank you, Felicitas. Felicitas चवण आहे कि जेको असां जेको कम करे रहिया आहियूं उनमें असां जेके वॉलंटियर्स आहिनि उहे सभु फीमेल आहिनि. जीअं तव्हां सभु फीमेल वेठा आहियो त असां सभु हालांकि डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़ मां आहियूं न. सो हो असां त जर्मनी मां ॻाल्हाइनि थियूं, असां पाकिस्तान मां आहियूं, इहे असां डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़ मां आहियूं, लेकिन असां औरतुनि जा जेके काथे न काथे हिकिड़ी पोज़ीशन हिकिड़ी लेवल हिकिड़ा प्रॉब्लम्स जेके उहे सेम हूंदा आहिनि. अक्सर जेको आहे औरतूं जेके रूरल एरियाज़ अक्सर असां भले असां पाकिस्तान जी ॻाल्हि कयूं या भले असां युगांडा जी ॻाल्हि कयूं, भले असां ॿिए की कंट्री जी ॻाल्हि कयूं, रूरल एरियाज़ में जेका वुमेन आहे उहो मसइला फेस कंदी आहे ऐं उहे अक्सर करे सिमिलर मसइला हूंदा आहिनि हर कंट्री जे. अगरि मां ॻाल्हायां हर कंट्री जे बारे में त इहो हिकिड़ी सुठी ॻाल्हि आहे कि असां जेको वॉलंटियर्स जेके असां कयूं था, असां females ही था कहना था कि audible knowledge जेका है वो असां उन्हनि females ताईं पुॼाए सघूं जेके literate न आहिनि जेके पढ़ी लिखी नथी सघनि लेकिन अगर असां उन्हनि खे ऑडिबल नॉलेज ॾींदासीं कंहिं बि टॉपिक जे बारे में चाहे वो हेल्थ जे बारे में हुजे चाहे वो एजुकेशन जे बारे में हुजे चाहे वो मेंस्ट्रुअल एजुकेशन जे बारे में हुजे पर उन्हनि खे नॉलेज मिलदी ऐं उहो एक्सेसिबल आहे सिर्फ़ ऑडियो जे ज़रिए न त इहो हिकिड़ो असां सभिनी लाइ हिकिड़ो सुठो वे आहे सिखण जो भले पोइ असां लिटरेट हुजूं या न हुजूं.
So this is it, more or less. It's just, yeah, a pleasure to be with you and a pleasure to have you all on board and keep up the good work. And together we can make a big difference, I think. So that's it.
Thank you, Felicitas. Thank you, Marcel. Anjum, would you like to add anything?
I think what I would like to add is that we're so lucky and privileged to have Marcel and Felicitas here with us, and for the reason that they're both married and yet they are business partners and they're co-founders of such a thriving enterprise. And for us, that's a beautiful example to showcase the partnership of marriage. And because you know, the work that Aurat Raaj and URIDU are taking forward started with this project called Success, which was about women empowerment. The core of the project was to have both men and women be involved in the empowerment of a segment of the population that is underserved and not considered equal. So, I mean, das ist ein historischer Moment für uns, dass Marcel und Felicitas, die beiden hier mit uns sind, und vielen, vielen Dank, dass sie kommen konnten. We're so grateful that you're both here with us and you give us this example of what marriage is truly about. And that means a lot to all the women present. Shevana, this is a very long speech. I'd be grateful if you could translate this for us. But I do think it's so important for our women ambassadors to know that this is what marriage should be.
She makes us cry, both of us. You notice that? We're both with tears, he and me.
अंजुम असां सां ॻाल्हि करे रही हुयूं हाणे ऐं अंजुम असां सां इहो शेयर कयो कि जीअं मार्सल ऐं फेलिसिटस जेको आहे उहे ॿई मैरिड आहिनि ऐं ॿई लाइफ पार्टनर्स बि आहिनि पर गॾु बिज़नेस पार्टनर्स बि आहिनि ॿई को फाउंडर्स आहिनि इन हिकिड़े सुठे कॉज़ जा कि उहो एक्सेसिबल करणु चाहिनि था नॉलेज खे अॻिते वधाइणु चाहिनि था वुमेन जेके असां वटि इलिटरेट आहिनि या जेके वर्ल्ड वाइड इलिटरेट वुमेन आहिनि उन्हनि ताईं नॉलेज पुॼाइणु चाहिनि था लेकिन सभिनी खां ख़ूबसूरत जेका ॻाल्हि उहा इहा आहे कि मर्द ऐं औरत मिली करे गॾु कमु करनि था हालांकि उहे लाइफ पार्टनर्स बि आहिनि पर उहे गॾु मिली करे मतिलबु हिक ॿिए जे राइट्स जो ख़्यालु करनि था ऐं गॾु मिली करे जेको आहे डेवलप थियनि था अॻिते वधनि था ऐं तरक़ी करनि था त इहो ई असांजो बि इहो ई मक़सदु आहे उहो चाहे करे उहे सक्सेस हुजे या औरत राज हुजे असां बि चाहियूं था कि वुमेन खे जेका आहे उहा ओतिरी ई एम्पावरमेंट मिले जेतिरी उहा डिज़र्व करे थी ऐं इन खां अलावा उहा मर्द सां गॾु शाना बशाना चवंदा आहिनि न शाना बशाना गॾु हली मर्द खे बि सपोर्ट करे तव्हां सभी जंहिं बि कम्युनिटी सां कनेक्टेड हो तव्हां सभिनी खे इहो आइडिया त ज़रूरु हूंदो कि जीअं सक्सेस प्रोग्राम में छो त थोरो घणो आइडिया बैकग्राउंड मूंखे बि ख़बर आहे न कि वुमेन जेको आहे उहो हाणे पंहिंजा बिज़नेस रन करनि जीअं उज़मा पंहिंजो बिज़नेस रन करे पंहिंजी फैमिली खे सपोर्ट करे थी इहा शइ असां लाइ सभिनी खां ख़ूबसूरत सभिनी खां अहमियत रखंदड़ ॻाल्हि इहा ई आहे कि औरत जेको आहे एतिरो एम्पावर्ड थी वञे पोइ चाहे उहा ऑर्गेनाइज़ेशन कहिड़ी बि हुजे उहा औरत राज हुजे उहो सक्सेस प्रोग्राम हुजे उहो SRS हुजे या URIDU हुजे सभु असां इहो ई चाहियूं था कि फीमेल एम्पावर्ड थिए Thank you, Anjum. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you, Felicitas. Saba, do you want to add anything?
नहीं बस थैंक यू सो मच आई थिंक वी शुड रैप अप एंड सबको जो है मेरी तरफ से खुदाफिज थैंक यू और इंशाल्लाह अब हम व्हाट्सएप पे आपसे कांटेक्ट में रहेंगे और कोई सवाल होगा तो वो भी हम व्हाट्सएप के ऊपर आपसे बात कर सकते हैं कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं हमारी जो कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरू हुई है ठीक है जी थैंक यू सो मच शुक्रिया
Goodbye. Hafiz.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you very much.